Well, I've unexpectedly found myself doing a kind of a hike walk in the Horsham area. I'm currently in High Wood near, I think it's near Rothby actually, just that's kind of north of St Leonard's Forest anyway. I found another route into St Leonard's Forest, and I've just found this woodland, just walked through a cornfield or a wheat field, and it's just amazing. And I walked through another one called Owl's Beach Wood, I think it was, or something like that anyway, Leech Pool or something, and it's absolutely spectacular. You know, it's amazing woodland. But yeah, I mean, I was supposed to have done a Pulborough to Horsham today, like 26 miles or something like that, but unfortunately my train from Worthing was late. There were no trains running to Ford or Barnham, so I couldn't change there, so I had to go to Littlehampton. And because my train was late from Worthing, I ended up missing my connection to get to Pulborough by a couple of minutes. It didn't wait, so I was sitting there for about an hour, because I was just hourly up to Pulborough, and hourly up to Horsham, I think, actually. So I kind of waited. Then at the last minute, that train was cancelled, so I would have been arriving in Pulborough 2 hours after I had planned. So it would have been after 3 o'clock. So I just thought, oh, you know, I've got a ticket to Horsham, which I'm going to get a refund on anyway. I might as well just come to Horsham. So here I am, just kind of always these days. I think when I come to Horsham, I always kind of find myself going east into St Leonard's. Found a new path into St Leonard's, and which is all good. So it's now 24 minutes past 5. As I said, I've just walked through that wheat field through there, there's an entrance up there. Footpath saying go the other way, but I decided no, this looks much more interesting, so I've come this way. So I do need to kind of think probably about starting to walk back at some point. I'm not sure how many miles I've done at the moment, but yeah, I mean, it's under 10. It's a very short one today, because of those bloody trains anyway. Yeah, this is actually really spectacular. It's loads of kind of bracken and stuff, and it's just so lovely. Right, still in the woods. I'm absolutely amazed at how much rhododendron there is here. It's just everywhere. Yeah, because it used to be quite a big thing, didn't it, in the 80s, 90s, whatever. Then it kind of disappeared, and now, you know, last year or so it seems to be really coming back. But I was told by someone recently that it's actually a weed, or it's yeah, it's kind of a plant that takes over. Yep, that looks quite accurate in these parts. It's very pretty though, very pretty. Right, there's even more. This is amazing. That rhododendron alley and rhododendron woods. Kind of adds a bit of colour, I suppose. Not that green's a bad colour. And brown. Wow. This is so cool. Right, you got your wheat field, and then it's a bit path just through here, through all the rhododendrons. Woodland again. Yeah, not quite sure what that is. Yeah, anyway. This, you know, obviously videoing it, it honestly doesn't do it justice. It's incredible. And I do love it when things do link up. I've just come from a path kind of on that side of the road, and I've kind of just crossed this road, and this is actually the road that I usually walk down from Horsham station into St Leonard's. So yeah, that's the direction I walk in. Horsham's that way, and yeah, because what I, you know, sadly the reason why I noticed, it's like, oh my god, this must be Hampers Lane, is all this lot. There was actually an accident here about a month ago, and sadly, yes, I think someone lost their life. Right, I kind of stopped filming because the car came around the corner. I just started thinking, oh my god, he thinks I'm kind of being a vulture or something. Just like, right, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm actually going that way. I've never been down here before, because I'm going to walk around the river and around kind of south, to St Mary's Church, up to the station. Yeah, I do remember the, I keep passing the end of that boardwalk. I didn't realise it was that same part of it. I was just, you know, just quite happily kind of milling around, and I saw, oh, there's the main road coming up, and well, what my map crosses as a main road. It's not really, not very busy at all. You know, obviously sadly there was that crash. So yeah, so yeah, it's all kind of come into place now. I came out from the boardwalk, and yeah, just seeing things from a different perspective, which is great.